There is no reason anymore not to run Windows 10 Pro retail version on your PC. Get it now, $12.50 only, instant delivery on a brand new secured web store. Cyberpunk 2077. Wow, what a roller coaster ride this game has been. I should say it has the release, the launch of this game, what a roller coaster ride that has been as well, especially of course on the base consoles. You guys probably read and heard all the stories right now about the full base console launch, how horrible it was, how CD Projekt Red just gambled their reputation away with this action, also holding the reviewed versions of the base console from reviewers, from gamers itself, lying to shareholders, that kind of stuff. Really just, you know, getting into the same reputation line as EA and Activision in a matter of days when it comes to release. It's just absolutely insane for me, especially since this game has been in development for 7-8 years, has been delayed 3 times. I mean, at what point did they not understand that this game was not going to run on the base consoles? I mean, how much of a struggle has there been between the board guys and the developers that they were unable to convince maybe that the game doesn't really run on the base consoles, and for all the millions of base consoles out there that the board necessarily did want a base console version. So yeah, that's pretty bad that the reputation of CD Projekt Red is, in my opinion, completely destroyed with this launch. But anyway, that's the base console version. I've played it on a PC with an RTX 3080, so I was in heaven regarding graphics and atmosphere of the city. Absolutely beautiful. Also a lot less bugs than the console version. But anyway, the game is not flawless, but I really had a lot of fun with it already, spoiling that. For the rest, that's the only thing I spoil. There are no in-game spoilers of the story or other stuff in this video. So if you haven't played the game yet, you're still waiting for more patches or waiting for a next-gen console release, you can freely watch this video without having to worry about any spoilers. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this video because I'm now going to jump in my game. So welcome to Night City, welcome to my my world, I should say. For the last month or something I played, 60-70 hours now in the game. I finished my second playthrough yesterday, and again, no spoilers. I tried to make sure I don't spoil anything while I'm explaining a little bit what I did experience from this game. Again, I'm playing on PC with an RTX 3080, and as you can see, the lighting effects with ray tracing looks very, very nice. I think this is probably the first game I've played where RTX really, really makes a difference. So I think it just looks wonderful on PC. Also, my FPS counter says I'm running at 90 FPS at this moment, which is really cool, of course. But on some dense areas with a lot of pedestrians and cars, sometimes FPS drops to 50, but that's just really usually an exception. So, what is my character? I'm on my second playthrough. It is a handgun revolver guy. As you can see, I maxed everything out on body and reflexes, and then eventually I did a sidestep to cool to, you know, also be able to attack from stealth and having these ridiculous damage amplifiers from here. As you can see, headshots outside combat. That's 50% more damage. And all these add crit damage, and I also have this stuff on my gear, you know, on my implants, and I literally am now able to kill everyone in this game with one shot from a revolver. So this is the one I use for silent stuff. This is the one I use for guns blazing. And funny enough, again, no spoilers, the end fight I had yesterday was over in 5 seconds with this gun. And that was a lot more difficult on my first playthrough, where I where I was a stealth sniper, which is not ideal, I have to say, in this game. Because if you spec in a revolver, assault rifle, shotgun, you know, I think it's far more efficient, or maybe even the melee classes with the katana or the mantis blades, whatever. So yeah, also I do have the fastest car in the game, and I do have almost, $1 million in the game. I have really no Yeah, no goals anymore. What to spend it on? Maybe upgrade my weapon. But you know, it's all fine. They're all powerful anyway. And eventually, in Night City, you are literally a god. You can kill everything, everyone, and I think that's done very well. Because at the beginning, you're struggling with fights. But now I'm playing at normal difficulty, but it's just really very, very easy at this moment. To show you, maybe it's a little bit fun. It's maybe a little bit fun to demonstrate a little bit what I can do with my build. Yeah, use my weapons. There is a police. What is it called here again? An assault in progress, which I can assist the police with. And let's see, yeah, what we can do with our weaponry. So let's see where it is. So I usually use this car. This is the fastest car in the game, if I'm not mistaken, to drive. But when I'm very close, I usually just walk or run towards it. Because the city looks very, very great, you know. I still love to just randomly walk around in the city to explore stuff. And to also, even while the city is not that vivid with... yeah, with NPCs, you know, AI is pretty dumb. It still feels very atmospheric, I have to say. Especially at night. At day, it's also fine. You have great lighting effects from the sky and all. But especially at night, this game really shines, in my opinion. So, anyway, I can dash pretty fast with this little trick to, yeah, to see what's going on here. And there are some bad guys here, probably. And I can pop them off one by one, really easy. Especially from stealth. Okay, that missed a shot. Anyone else? And I think that's pretty much it. There's one guy here. And that was pretty much it. So, okay, let's turn off combat music, please. Yes. So as you can see, I have 700 health and I didn't get hit once. So yeah, and I even didn't really try my best from stealth. You know, I just went guns blazing. But anyway, as you can see, you are super, super, super strong. There's really nothing they can do. And if you do a couple of these police missions, do some gigs, you know, eventually you get all this stuff, you can sell it, and you get such an insane amount of money. And yeah, for that I'm almost at $1 million here in game, or I should say euro dollars. That's the currency in this game. So pretty cool, pretty strong as well. So let's say maybe let's do a gig. So one of these more raids missions. Oh, I forgot to loot the actual container, which I need to do for this police mission. Let's not forget that. Where is this? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Alright. And let's try to now go guns blazing with my power revolver. Maybe just walk to there. It's not super far. Also, I have this powerful jump implants, so that allows me to jump over things, which is really handy, because sometimes it allows me to go to places where I normally am not able to go. Right now I have to say this street is really, really quiet. Normally when it is daytime it's a lot more crowded, and you can especially see that here, because it's very, very quiet here. And that's because it's night. It's 3:32 a.m. So I think maybe it's more fun to wait a little bit till it's daytime. So it's now, let's say, let's wait 10 hours or something. Yeah, so it's right in the afternoon, and that should give us more...
Oh shit, not good.
Okay, not really sure what's going on with my... because I finished the main story, so it's really weird that I have this stuff again. Anyway, as you can see, a lot more people here now. FPS is still 60 for me. 61, sometimes drop to 59 or something, but anyway, it's all good. Okay. Are these guys police? I have no idea. But anyway, let's not try to mess around with the police. Let's go to the raid. Yeah, that's where we were aiming for. What's the problem? I'm not necessarily your enemy. But anyway, as you can see, the game looks a lot more different in daytime. It's a lot different atmosphere, but not necessarily worse. But I have to say, at night it's a lot more atmospheric. So I would prefer playing, you know, in night scenes. But yeah, you know, during your normal playthrough, time just goes by.
There you go. Yet another media killed herself. Scream sheets are saying it was work-related stress.
I think this is
but
for
her
the
folks are
mission.
calling foul play. So, think you can dig something up? Got more deets attached.
There is also something going on here regarding a police mission. So while we are there, let's just kill those guys. That was all? Nope. But as you can see, this thing is super powerful. It has a rotating cylinder with 20 ammo capacity, and it allows me to shoot semi-automatic or fully automatic. And that's just so super strong, super powerful. And again, I was able to finish the last fight yesterday within 5 seconds. So yeah, it's maybe a bit too powerful. But if this thing had a possibility to put on a suppressor, it would be even more powerful maybe, but you know.
Hostiles engaged!
Okay. Let's just pick these guys one by one. Okay, anyone else? Still around here. Yeah, he's here, I think. Let's see. Is there still anyone here? No, I don't think so. I think we have to go venture further inside. Just for this playthrough, I don't pick up all the stuff. Normally, I would loot all the guys, but it just takes too much time, I think, for this playthrough. So, and I think I'm still unarmed. Yeah, I'm still at maximum HP, so they didn't really hit me even, which is insane. And I think that's pretty much it. There's a camera here. Is there anyone here, maybe? So I can steal the data. This is part of that gig, you know. It's like heist, or you can call it like that. And that's pretty much the end of the mission. I can now, or mission, the heist, the gig, and I can now escape area, and that's done. So yeah, super strong. Pretty much they can't do anything to you. Hello? Yeah, that's it. So end of the gig.
I mean, woo! Had me on the edge of my fucking seat. Luckily, it's all over. You handled it like a true profession.
That's who I
got
am.
the data. You're in the clear. Closing the gig.
Alright. So yeah, you can see at the end of this game, you're so super powerful. You know, you're like a god. You can kill everything, everyone in this game. But then again, at the beginning of this game, it's a little bit more struggling, maybe, you know, to work your way on top. And I think that's been done very well in this game. What's going on? Why am I in scan mode? Yeah, it's one of these nice bugs. Again, that's something really annoying sometimes for the game. So I have to quick save, quick load. Still, you know, we are at patch 1.06. But the funny thing is, at my second playthrough, I experienced way more bugs than on my first playthrough, even while 2 or 3 patches have been applied already, meanwhile. So yeah, that's really crazy, and I have no idea how it's possible. But again, on my second playthrough, maybe also because I put a lot more hours into it, it's maybe not that of a fair comparison, but yeah, so this game is still full of bugs, unfortunately. Not as much as on the base consoles, but they are definitely here, also on the PC version. So, yeah, let's see. Shall we do one more big killing thing? Let's see, I have to find a skull. icon here, if there are still any, if I didn't clear everything. Here is one skull icon, which we can do. This is a relatively dangerous police mission with a lot of bad guys, so I would say we're going to fast travel through there. It's a little bit of a long ride else. So let's take the metro. This you can use for fast travel. I think especially at the beginning of the game you don't want to fast travel that much. You want to preferably just drive everywhere. Also the FPS dips in a little bit, and that's because I just dash in all of a sudden in a lot of people. So that's the game have to catch up with that, and that's why FPS drops a little bit. So let's see. I want to go to, where was it, skull again? Crap, I was here, right? If I'm not mistaken. And let's end the video with that that section. Hopefully I'm able to kill everyone pretty fast. Alright. I really hope it was here. Who is calling me now?
Gary.
Johnny?
Oh, it's okay. It's for a mission.
V this time.
Let's try to skip this a little bit.
Sorry. Don't really get how that show of yours works.
Something particular up, Gary?
A job of a kind that seems ideal for you.
And let's meanwhile go to
Gray
that.
and Malagra. Early morning. We'll talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Can you shut up now? Okay. So let's go there. Let's find the action there. So again, the AI is not the best. It's actually pretty worse. An example: if you are in a city, you would park your car in the middle of the road. You would have a huge traffic stop. There's nobody. The NPC AI just blocks completely there, and they won't do anything unless you move your car. And the same with pedestrians. If you block the car, or if you block the the side road, the walkway, they just walk back, and they don't care at all. So again, also police AI is pretty horrible. The police system is just really so stupid that I'm really scratching my head if this is really the best that they could come up with, but apparently it was, or they just ran out of time to create something better. But anyway, AI is horrible. Also, the city is not that much alive. There's nothing really much inside buildings you can do. Most of the stuff is locked. There are not that many shops, just a few. And if you compare that with other games, like an example, Red Dead 2, where you really had the feeling the city was really alive, the villages, the cities. Here it's just, not that. But I have to say the city is very atmospheric if you just go randomly exploring as well, which is really cool. But I think the thing which made me play this game for so long, not the graphics or the visuals or the atmosphere, but it's the gameplay, the gunplay. It's so addictive, just to go here, an example, to these guys and just shoot them all. Right now it's super easy, but normally it's a little bit more of a challenge, and then it's super fun, killing everyone. So that's really fun. So the gameplay for me really is super addictive, and for that, I really continue playing this game. I also don't want to leave this world because I have a lot of fun in exploring with it. It has somewhat of a mystery around it. I mean, you have the city, but you also have the industrial stuff. I think it's here, and you have the Badlands, the desert areas. It's it's a very large city, I have to say. So it's really cool to just randomly explore in that city. And also you discover new things in a second playthrough, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing a second playthrough, but more like doing everything in a first playthrough, because the missions really lose their charm when it comes to a second playthrough. So,
suspected organized crime activity.
If she is ready with her little speech, I will attack these guys.
Anton Kolev, a known leader among scavengers, believed to be present and wanted on 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Alright.
Night City authorities have promised a reward for neutralizing Kolev and his entourage.
Okay. Alright, so let's just... is this the area? Oh, yeah, okay. So I would say let's just kill these guys one by one. I already just spot me. So that means I can go to guns blazing already. Okay. I also, by the way, have a super overpowered ability, which is this. It allows me to, for 30 seconds, just use, yeah, slow time, you know. And that's just way too overpowered, so normally I don't use that as much, but just as a demonstration how overpowered you can be, yeah, you know. That's it, like this. Oh, there are also guys who want to play here. But yeah, another confirmation to see how strong I am. They actually did some damage to me, but I can instantly heal it, so yeah, it's they don't have much of a chance here, I have to say. Okay, and that was the mission already, so it was just a lot of guys here this part. Normally, an example, one of these skull police missions is that you have to infiltrate a factory and kill all those guys, but here they were pretty much packed all together. And again, I'm not going to loot these guys for the sake of this video, but normally you of course loot all the corpses, sell it, and then you are able to yeah, make lots of money. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So Cyberpunk 2077, the game is not perfect. There are a lot of flaws, especially in AI and vividness of the city, of the NPCs, that kind of stuff. Also the weird kind of bugs. Let's see what's going on here. They just attacked me. Okay. Yeah, and the police system just sucks ass, you know. Let's hide a little bit from there, because else I can't finish my speech. So yeah, if you can nobody just leave me alone? Also these guys. Wow. Oh, it's the police. Okay. Yeah, here you're going to be this is a fine example of how shitty the police system is. Because if I would kill another cop, I would have 4 stars, and then all of a sudden, random police guys are spawning out of nowhere to instant kill me, you know. And that's just way too stupid. I can take on the police now with 3 stars, but it just, yeah, if you kill another one, you have 4 stars, and then immediately there are spawning police guys which insta kill you again, which makes no sense at all. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Cyberpunk. What really kept me into this game, apart from the atmosphere, which is wonderful, I think. Also, if you just a random area here, you know, it's just so grim and dark, very atmospheric, is the gameplay. I love the gunplay. I love experimenting with different kinds of builds. I mean, one worked better than the other. But then again, find something which really, yeah, is up to your liking. I mean, there's so many side ways you can go, and for that, it's a lot of gameplay fun. But I have to say, after my second playthrough, I have to force myself a little bit to quit with this game, because I can still, an example, do a lot of gigs and other side missions. But you know, I'm pretty much done for now. I will wait for DLC, because the main storyline, in my opinion, is very, very good. It's an awesome story. Especially the main story. Side missions are also good, maybe not that quality of The Witcher 3, all of them. But especially the main mission is very worthwhile. Fantastic ending, a lot of choices, a lot of different endings, I should say. It's not a single ending, you have a lot of different choices. So yeah, the game is for sale already at some CDK websites. You can pick it up for €30, $30. Do it, really, you have a lot of fun with it. And for that, I would like to end this, with that, I should say, I would like to end this video with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I maybe will do some location showcases where I randomly just visit places without the action on YouTube. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a lot of fun with this game as well as I do on a PC, that is. And I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Take care. Bye-bye.